Time for Astralis and G2 again. On Overpass again.
I just did an Overwatch case. The guy was all hacking, so he's been banned now. Well, he will be. And I'm one of the people who will be responsible. Yeah, team!
Was that, are you just fist bumping to random?
I am, yeah.
Into the...
I'm downloading another case. To, I enjoy doing Overwatch. That's what I used to do in my hotel rooms when we were traveling. I would just do loads and loads of Overwatch, running green rooms as well. Just get my Overwatch and just sit there and just do Overwatch. CSGO, Overwatch, banning, full fun. Haven't done it for a while though. Anyway, enough about Overwatch, but Overwatch Sunday is tomorrow, so make sure you guys join in on the carnage. Pistol time again. G2 starting on the CT side.
That's quite interesting. I mean, it was the opposite last time, I think. So
yeah.
So let's see if that changes anything. Ooh, dupreeh. He's gonna be in a situation where 3 people are in his face, but that's okay because he's got teammates, he's got comrades, and now all of a sudden it doesn't look so much like a fair fight because we've got everyone spilling out of this choke point. Doesn't look so good for G2. Scream is able to get the kills in the end, but the problem is all of his teammates are dead. He is against Glaive and Zipex here. Okay, he's going for a very big rotation here. Doesn't want to come in from short. He wants the high ground. It makes a lot of sense, actually, because even if they know he's coming from there, he gets so much more in the way, or so much off of this advantage point. And you can't really deny him like you can on short.
Yeah, Zipex's position, you can hear people running upstairs, but it's just wasted so much time. He's got no kit either, so unfortunately for him, it's not going to work out. That's a big rotation.
It's very big with no kit. That's a good point. Yeah. Otherwise, I kind of like it, but at the same time, yeah.
Even with a kit, it's still a big rotation. It's a huge rotation. So, and because if they're anywhere near graffiti, they're going to hear you rotating when you're upstairs. It's I don't think it's worth. I don't think it's worth.
He has Scream too, so he can probably pull off the more awkward positions of Monster or short. Yeah,
if you go short, you might get into a crossfire. If you go to Monster, then you may have the angles may be a little less worse. I wouldn't say they're good, but might be less worse. Speaking of angles and crossfires, here's another one. This might be a triangle of doom. You see the door being opened there. Lovely positioning from Astralis. The spray from Zipex as well. Nice.
It's gone really well for Astralis so far. Be quite interesting if they have a strong T side now after their struggle last time, because they only got 5 rounds on regular time of their last T side. Stream with a bit of well, a bit in the way of shenanigans right at the end.
Bit in the way of shenanigans.
Yes, indeed. But not going to be accomplishing more than a single kill. So SmithZz, what damage can he do? Or will he opt to save his PT50 armor and helmets? Those are his 2 choices.
I wonder what those weapons that Device and Glaive had, although whatever they were, they'll probably be collected if they're better than the UMPs being held by these guys. So maybe he can get something. Kjaerbye, oh no. Is he going to give up a free kill? Yes, he is. And that smoke allows SmithZz to pick up a weapon. Maybe go upstairs, maybe not. And just chill out and enjoy... I wouldn't go as far as to say the spoils, because his entire team is dead. Early days in the second Overpass. Will it differ from the first? Astralis in good spirits. Scream with 4 kills so far. 3 of which were in a pistol. And there's an eco round. Let's see what SmithZz can do with the weapon he has. Heading towards B with his teammates. We can focus on the anti-eco strategy from Astralis, which appears to be long. I know you're a fan of this, Dan.
Well, I think any person who is sane should be a fan of this. This is optimal anti-ecoing, more or less. More or less. They have isolated, they did isolate Glaive a little bit, but they're basically all together. So again, like the bomb's about to go down, just not too much to stop it. What? Again with a USP? How do you do this with a USB?
Because Scream.
Because Scream. Well, he's dead now, and it's just going to be shox. But shox got PT50, and I think because shox is also a thing, but not this time.
I thought it was happening again.
Yeah.
Because G2 won almost every round like that in the last game on a particular half, which helped a lot in slowing down Astralis and almost stopping them completely.
That's frustrating for Astralis. They lose so much money there too. But again, they're going to go for a fast play into sewers. It's really nice. Denying the CT sewers control. But they will push short. A-Long actually. Will Glaive look for this? Oh, I don't know if Glaive saw that. Oh, man.
RpK, what are you up to there?
And Glaive spots as basically 1 or 2 players there. That might trigger a B rush. They know that there's surely only like 1 or 2 maximum players on B at the moment, obviously. So this should be for the taking.
bodyy chosen to fight on the site, but this rotation is nowhere near him. And maybe the rotation has been cancelled. 4 versus 2. SmithZz. Yeah, they're going for the safe. That makes sense to me. So this is a horrible start for G2. Not a good couple of days for the side. RpK and bodyy gets a frag. 4th round for Astralis, which means they're pretty good for a 5th. That said, G2 with 2 rifles saved. I mean, they may choose to force around these if they can hold on to both of them. And that would be very dangerous, as we have seen just the way things are going in this match at the moment. There goes the first one. Will he realize what the setup could be? Kjærbye, he's the only person searching at the moment. Scream hiding. And now, 1 versus 2 saved weapons is considerably worse. Considerably worse, because you can be in two. You got people like Scream and shox. You can be in 2 places, and there's like almost nowhere to rotate away from an AK or a rifle. But if you just have 1, and that guy gets traded, then that's pretty much all your offense gone. Just like that.
And I think Astralis, they're having loads of success in the league. If they're able to take both these maps, I think they're one of the teams that can just get into that top 2 positioning, actually. And as this push comes in, it's going to do quite a lot of work. It's going to be tough for G2 to recover from going down, man. Even though they traded 1 for 1, just the weapon superiority of Astralis is, and all the utility as well, is really difficult to deal with. G2 do have 3 players in the right place, though, towards B at the moment, but Astralis have held their push, and they're just waiting for a response, waiting for a flank to catch. But also, because they gave up map control early in the round, if they decide to go towards middle or towards A, they don't have any knowledge. There could be players anywhere, absolutely anywhere, and that does encourage them to double down onto B at some point, just to eliminate some of those possible variables. But you can see they're actually going to start pushing towards A and making noise there. So, or at least just making noise there. Interesting. Back to B.
There goes Smiths. But where is Scream? Where is Scream? He's on long at the moment. You see the charge coming in from the T's, and bodyy, how many can he get? He's tagging these players. He's given Scream opportunity, and shox, they're playing the double play. This is something that was it FaZe or Astralis doing it? Oh, he's got the wrong angle. There's a deagle on the floor, but he's got enough bullets with the 5-7, holding things down now. Can Scream trade? Oh, 14 HP, next bullet wins! And it's to the dome. Scream can't do it. That's so unfortunate. Everyone but Scream gets him in that situation. Down to the wire, but he just can't take it over the line this time. That said, he did great work with the deagle in the previous match to take them so far. But it's 5-0, double AWPs for G2, maximum loss bonus.
Yes, bodyy and SmithZz now. Where's bodyy going? Okay, bodyy and SmithZz both. Oh no, sorry, just bodyy going for the peek over the wooden plank into sewers. Here it comes. Oh no, what? Zipex beats out bodyy in that position. No AWP kill for you. That is a big loss early on. And now G2, they have to defend A-Long. This has to go well.
Yeah, no rotation from G2 whatsoever. Non-believers, nothing going their way. This is a horrible start to a CT half. This is like starting the CT like this is so bad. It's really hard to win from this position, but we'll see if they can do it. Don't mean this round, obviously. Although RpK is going for it. No kills for him in this round just yet. It is shox who got that one pick, the solitary pick. Flank coming in case RpK is saving. Will he even have an opportunity? Look at the peppering, look at the spray. It's like they know he's there. Maybe they do. Choosing to escape now, but look at ZipX's angle. He hears him lands, and there he goes. 6-0 for Astralis.
This is a massive start on the T side for them. Money is really weird for G2 after going double orbs. So
that's mental.
I suppose they could try to buy up, but oh, sorry, they saved the orbs. They saved an orb. I'm dumb.
What?
Oh, no, they didn't save the orb.
No, they died. They all died.
Yeah, they all died. Okay, so yes. All right, yes. So orb with no Kevlar for shox. CZ FAMAS. Slight lack of utility on just shox, so that's okay. And he's going to find his way into the stairs position. I'm back in the room once again. That's really annoying. He doesn't know if the player crossed or not. So shox for the moment will be distracted. And what does this tell Astralis? Seeing a guy in connector. I like that forward setup here for G2 on sewers as well. They see that they can reliably feel like there's likely nothing going on towards B at the moment. Oh, wow. shox comes in with a great frag onto dupreeh, but he's sort of trapped here unless Astralis decide not to pressure it at all.
That's such an awesome frag. And if you think of when crouch peeking, before crouch peeking was nerfed with the AWP, think of how OP that would have been before. For him to do that now, you might understand just how strong the AWP was before that nerf came in, which is why I think it was a good nerf. Although some people raged about it. 35 seconds left. Astralis preying on the information seeking of the CT side, but SmithZz did big damage there. Glaive on 6 HP. He may not be around for too long, but a bomb needs to go down at this point. shox reveals his position, but he can't get the frag. Goes back, looked on, but it was off. They're all over the site now, the T's, but can they get the bomb down? 15 seconds. They've got a numbers advantage, and that will be compounded. RpK trying to stop that bomb from going down, but he can't get the frag. Leaves bodyy in a 1 versus 4. 2 of these 4 players are tagged. But again, he's behind the smoke, not willing to go through it. ZipX peeking first. Off angle for him. That will be good enough. 7-0. This is tough.
Yeah, half buy for them now. You can see Kevlar pistols, and they're going to do what they possibly can. But Astralis just never looking back, seemingly after the first map, doing as they always intended to. I mean, they only got 5 rounds on the regular time of their last T side. Now they got 7-0. They could get 15 from this point. There is the possibility, of course, as G2 have yet to do anything on their CT side. G2 will try to take over sewers. They've been applying a lot of pressure to sewers, and perhaps it has helped Astralis somewhat, just feeling out the CT side of G2 on regular time as well. It's definitely contributed slightly to this success. You can see that they're having a similar anti-Forcebuy type situation, but this time they played much more passively, avoiding the situation as to what happened previously that really sunk them in the first map. So slight adaptations there. Always good to see.
This round should be a formality for Astralis. 8-0, this is colossal. But let's not forget, G2, they're going to be on max buy in the following round. So, I mean, 7-8 is still going to be possible at this juncture. And again, in this round, they pretty much have nothing to lose, G2, so they can just keep pushing. No kit on these players, though, so perhaps it is ultimately futile. But again, there are still a lot of rounds to play for in this half, so damage to economy can pay off in the long run, but there's no damage. And look at the money. Even if G2 win 1 round, there's so much cash on the Astralis that the buys are going to be coming for days. So for a number of reasons, this is horrible for G2. It's not just the score, it's the economic implications of winning a round and losing a round. Here we go. Double ops again for the side. RpK still hasn't got a single kill. We saw how great he performed. He carried for his team in the previous match, even though they lost. He was a big part in them going so far. but he hasn't got a single kill. Smith's off to a good start. shox holding a forward position as well. He should have sound cues at the very least for the players, but now he's somewhat stuck. Device, is he going to catch him? Nope. That's a nice blind spot. But shox has to be very certain when he takes this shot. There we go. Smart play by him, but he can get traded because I think somebody's lurking around the area in Zipex. 5 versus 3 though. G2 looking good for their first round.
Yeah, this is... I don't think this has happened once just yet in this half that they get such a big early advantage, but it's getting worse as well for Astralis, losing yet another player, and there's a flank as well, but that's probably not even going to have to matter. shox just sitting there at the back. Zipex understands the presence of shox there, but there's not too much he can do about more or less anything, surely. I mean, a 1 versus 5, there's 2 AWPs out on the map, everyone's swarming around the bomb. And indeed, one of the 2 AWPs will take him down. 4 kills for SmithZz in this round with the AWP. And Astralis finally concede a round. But as you say, there is always the reset potential. And we'll see if that's going to be a problem for them. It's going to be hard for G2. I just got that kind of threw me off, James. We saw a lot of black on our screen.
It's perfect for G2 that they didn't lose a single player. If they were to lose this round, their bye would suck, but they will still have a bye possible. RpK finally delivering the first kill at least. shox will bide his time. Lovely fast shot from shox as one would expect from him, but the difficulty continues. Does he have the shadow advantage? Not really, but he has the frags. That's what matters at the end of the day. Will he go through the smoke? He will. Oh man, shox may just win this single-handedly. 3 kills for him. Device though with an AWP of his own, using the smoke while he can. Smith jumping straight into the angle, sees trajectory, but can he get a kill? He knows shox is nearby as well. Oh my god, Device!
Oh my god.
Oh, what a round from both teams. Man, these menaces.
I wanted to see that so badly. Device, because he's been on like today as well, so you kind of almost... I was looking at that and I was like, he's going to do this. He's actually going to pull this one out of the bag, but not this time. Ace-2, at least Astralis did a lot of damage to G2, and whichever way you look at it, this is still a really good scoreline for Astralis. G2 have quite some recovery still yet to do. And Astralis will mix up their approach a little bit. They will have heavy control towards connector, but no one in sewers just yet. Do they opt to go for the opening of the door and start to spill out into sewers, or do they just use this position to push into a toilet? Looks like quick kill is going to be very nice indeed. Down goes RpK. That's one of the B players. Will this create an additional argument for that B hit? Well, Device opens up A as well. This, oh my god, can Device, can he stop, please? Can he stop this madness with the AWP?
Oh, timing, that is brutal for dupreeh. There goes the bomb as well. Scream putting in huge work here. Scream! There's 2 more to find. He's going to smoke off the bomb. There's still a minute. There's still time for Astralis to claw this one back. Device creeping through the smoke, but Scream is looking for him. In the meantime, body's repositioning as well. Astralis needs to act fast because of the CT positioning, but body fails his jump. That gives a clue. The tag, but not a frag. Now Zipex, he knows where these players are. Going for the brazen plant. Body, is he going to peek in time? He spots him planting, but he doesn't go for the frag. Oh! Body's got to be really careful here with 15 HP, but how slow can Zipex play this because of Scream? He's the unknown factor now. Oh, there you go, through the smoke. Down to the 1 versus 1. He's got the bomb on his side and he can reposition. Scream has a lot to do. He's got a smoke and a defuse kit, but Scream wants the kills. 2 kills for him so far. Touches the bomb, but he's still going towards the bank and Zipex knows it's a lie. It's a lie! He's being defrauded. Does he have the angle? So Scream fires again, which means that he's not going for the defuse. And I don't think there's time, unfortunately, for Scream. He's not going to make it. Run for your life. Will he make it? No. Doesn't matter if you face the bomb anymore. He faced the bomb because people thought if you face the bomb, you take less damage, but you don't. It's just pure radius. Doesn't matter about buildings either.
It used to be that way, though, a long time ago. Those
Indeed.
So it's a habit. It's like it feels like you're doing everything you can when you do that. So it's like you just do it just in case in that round suddenly the version roll back. But yeah, that was a big round from Astralis, and such performances from both teams as well. Repeatedly, just all these clutches backwards and forwards. It's so fun to watch. And now it's full eco for G2. They've got a few Deagles, no Kevlars, apart from Scream. And that's a really sad place to be. I do wonder why Scream bought the helmet, but never mind. Never mind. Most of the teammates will go down for the cost of Zipex. Always scary is Scream. Oh my god. Oh, there it is though. Device does pick him off in the end. And it's a 4 versus 2. Astralis can just come together, huddle around the bomb, pretend they're playing Protect the VIP. And that will be enough for them to win the round.
Body can't get anything done. 10-2. This is something else. G2 will be able to afford another buy. But again, Scream spending all that cash means he has a flashbang. And that is about it. Maybe that's enough though. Maybe there's a plan for this flashbang. Maybe it will be the greatest flashbang of all time. 10-2. G2 have to be feeling somewhat depressed at this point because they know what task is ahead of them. They did claw it back though in the previous match, at least to overtime. And maybe it'll be even more difficult now. More opportunities to get 5 rounds on the boards. But looks even harder on this occasion. Kjaerbye, can he trade? No, he can't. That's a big play from SmithZz. And that gives G2 opportunity. Bomb spotted as well.
But SmithZz has roused the attention of Device. And Device will kill him with the Tech 9. And it's going to be also an opening for Astralis towards the B-bomb site. And that only leaves bodyy at this point. And they don't know where he is. He could be absolutely anywhere. And that is that's potentially very, very good here for bodyy. Element of surprise, always nice, but that's gone now. And he hasn't made a frag with it. Instead, he will be fragged, giving another round to Astralis. 11-2. And that is a scary place to be if you are G2. They have nothing once again, except a half buy coming in. Some pistols. This half buy is much lighter. In fact, it's not even really a half buy. This is actually more or less an eco from G2 now. So they really want a massive amount of money on the next round, and I don't blame them. They are getting ruined at the moment, absolutely ruined. Alrighty then.
I don't know what to say at this point. Like, what do we say, really? G2 just struggling really badly to deal with Astralis at the moment. shox getting tagged, emerges through the smoke, and nothing. There's nothing to be done in that round from G2. Will they have the money for a buy? They will. It's the last round of the first half. Airtime. That is unfortunate. But there we go. 2 AWPs. Almost said 3 AWPs. But that was an M4 onto RpK. So we've got the usual smoke from shox. Interestingly, the bomb's being left in a passive position. I thought the bomb was just going to continue charging towards the B-bomb site on its lonesome. Astralis starting off in connector. On Karrigan's Astralis, they had a nice fast B split with a smoke on the connector stairs. 2 people charging through connector, but I haven't seen that from Glaive's Astralis. Maybe it's been deleted from the playbook, I don't know. It was fun to watch though. That's not a good start for G2.
1 or 2 AWPs gone. The other AWP is on long though. And you can see shox right at the back with that AWP and playing with Scream, who's closer on the boulder, by the tree actually. And now he's going to press forwards as shox goes back to the bomb site because toilets was open, and you can see that rotation back in was problematic. He's out of position, caught by Device, and now Astralis have a 3A bomb site. The bomb has to make its way across though. If Scream can somehow find the kill, maybe there's still a chance for recovery in this round.
Oh, Zipex, this is awkward. He's got his AK though. Kjaerbye will save the day there. And the bomb will have its envoy protect the VIP. VIP is Zipex in this scenario. Now the last man is spotted. Clay's going to go for the 1 versus 1. That's going to take bodyy by surprise with a grenade in his hand. 13-2. RpK with 1 kill.
Yeah, Astralis didn't put too much. There wasn't a lot of B rounds where they fully committed into B. And a lot of the pressures into sewers from Astralis, from G2, sorry, didn't work out all too well. So again, perhaps an adaptation from Astralis. Whatever it is, it worked, and now it is pistol time. If there's to be a recovery, it has to start here.
It was almost always pistol time for G2 in that previous half. We'll see if they can change the story this time. Doesn't look like it. Glaive with 2 very patient one-taps. 4 versus 2. Too many angles for RpK to deal with. That leaves shox in the B bomb site. Dueling with dupreeh, and that won't be one either. 1 kill in that pistol from RpK. And this may be a crushing defeat for G2. G2 who have delivered some crushing defeats themselves recently, but they have 2 rounds to the 14 of Astralis.
Definitely sucks massively for them. Tech9's out now. Can the Tech9s deliver? Glaive in the stairs. Oh, Kjærbye there for support as well. Great damage done for Astralis onto these Tech9s, and Device able to capture one more player in shox with that scout of his. Scream is whittled down to nothing. And now just one more round for Astralis, and they take it home. And what do G2 have to say for themselves? Deagles, Tech9s, and Kevlar. Again. Oh, a UMP. Well then.
Oh, a UMP. Bloody hell. This is what it's become.
Absolutely.
We can but bear witness that. That's all we can do. All we can do is bear witness.
After the first one being overtime, it's crazy, isn't it?
Happens every time. I think it happens every single time. When double map is played, the second one is a complete wipeout for one of the teams. 16 to 2. 16 to 2. I don't know if there's much to say about that match.
Not really. I mean, no. I don't think so.
Let's look at the leaderboard then and see what this means for Astralis. They are on top now with 33 points, and I think that their position is unreachable, in the sense that it looks like they have guaranteed themselves a place in the finals in Anaheim. So that's really strong for them, Dan.
So that's 8 wins in a row, apparently, for Astralis as well. We've been informed. 8 wins in a row.
Boom.
That's pretty impressive. I didn't expect to see them right at the top there. What a resurgence. But still, there's so many questions. Still so many questions about this 4th spot.
Yeah, I mean, Godsent are coming up soon against FaZe, and Godsent could still hit 33 points themselves, theoretically. So and look how far down the table they are. But if they win all their matches, they'll be top of the table as well. So there's a lot of insanity to come. FaZe, Godsent, Dust 2, that's going to be the next match. That's coming up top of the hour, which is in about 20 minutes. So perhaps we will roll some videos in the meantime. But top of the hour, the next match, we will see you back here soon.